Okay, we're live. This is Archibald Chesterfield III. It's Thursday night live here in America, and it's actually Good Friday in Australia. It's actually 9:30 in the morning time. It's 9:30 in the morning time. So guys, okay, so basically guys, I'm here broadcasting for your benefit there. We've got some exciting exciting news. So let's just get this under wraps very quickly there. Hello, Blue Shirt Buddha. Okie dokie. Now let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this baby on the road. On the road with the zeal. We want the zeal here. I'm just sending the invites out to everybody in the team. We want the team. We want to get some super chats. That's what we want to do, is get the super chats. We like the super chats because they bring in the bucks, the money, the bucks. And it's been pretty tough. I must tell you this now. We're in troubled times. We're in bad times. I made a video. If you look at the ARCHIELUXURY channel, you will see I have put a video up today saying that I'm having trouble coping. Yeah, I am having trouble coping. That is correct. Yes. I'm finding it hard. I am finding it on the hard side. It can be, life at times can be difficult, and this is what can happen, guys. It's difficult. Things are it's just how it goes there. So I try my best to keep it together, but it's not always easy. It's not always easy. Michael M, thank you, sir. Thank you. Live from the mean streets of Jamboree Heights. Thank you, Michael M. Louis the 15th, $5. Arch, is it still? Arch, is it time to buy solid gold Rolex? I've got to be completely frank and honest with you. Solid gold Rolex isn't really dropping. Sports is dropping a bit. I don't even enjoy solid gold Rolex. I don't even enjoy it terribly much. Okay, that's the honest truth. It's hard. It's very tough. Very tough. It's mean. It's vicious. It's just not working out so well. We got our favorite Rancher. Hello, Rancher.
Hey, Starchy, how are you doing?
I'm having some trouble. I'm not coping well. The isolation, lockdown, and that's the good points. It's hard. It's hard. Okay, it's very tough indeed. There, $5 from Andrew. $5. You said we are in Corona-pression and Rolex prices are plummeting, but not one of your dealer sponsors have Corona-pression prices. Please explain. Yeah, Andrew's actually the guy I blew up with, Clive. I started getting really angry with him because he stood me up on a deal about 10 years ago. Gotcha. I was selling a Datejust 16233 with diamond dial, and he fucked around. He didn't buy it, and I said, man, that's it. The thing is, Andrew, you got to have a relationship with the dealers. See, the problem is, you go in there as a bargain hunter, they're just going to laugh at you. Okay, you got to have a relationship. There are prices coming down. The thing you got to remember is the Australian dollar's fallen. Okay, so prices automatically are cheaper. Okay, and then you've got to have a relationship to say, hey, what do you think is fair? If you go in there like a big dick and say, I want a ceramic Daytona at retail, they're just going to laugh at you. You know, speaking of of announcements. We have the world's foremost, the mostest, the biggest, the bestest dog trainer in the world.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, speaking of swinging big dicks.
He is the greatest dog trainer the world has ever seen.
That would be me. Thank you so much for having me. I can't believe I
Yes.
have to be do I have to be the sole, the only, the Doxa, give me
We
the
just
news?
want to give you let you shine in the spotlight.
Aren't you sweet? Would you like to see the cover of my new book?
I would love to see this new book.
All right.
Da-da-da-da! Live on the Archie Luxury channel.
It's a world premiere.
Ba-ba-ba! The Art of Training Your Dog.
The Art of Training Your Dog. The Art by Mark Oldberg and the Monks of New Skeet, or the Monks of New Skeet and Mark.
Oh,
This
you're
book,
using an e-color. You're using technology.
indeed. So actually, this book.
Do you get a collar with it?
No, you got to go get that separately. Although we do have recommendations about which ones to get and which ones to avoid. And that can be difficult because there's thousands of different types. So you got to be careful if you want it to be gentle. If you want your dog to be happy, well-trained, fearless, confident, bold, loving, affectionate, then you need to know what you're doing, and we're going to help you do it. Now, that book is available on pre-order on Amazon, and there's an Easter egg that relates directly to the Archie Luxury Show buried deep in that book. So
Yes.
I think that fans of the channel will definitely enjoy the art of training your dog.
We've got Jim French. Who is Jim French?
Hello, Jim French.
I'm not actually on the show, am I?
You
Yeah,
are.
you're
You are
live on the
actually.
show.
You're wearing a blue shirt, polo. You're touching your glasses. You're taking them off. You're in a car. Now you're gone. We don't even know.
You got to be kidding me.
No. Now,
I
would you zip up your fly, Jim? We can see your. Zip up your fly. Thank you.
Hey guys, sorry. I'm actually traveling from Covington, Louisiana to back home to Baton Rouge, and I got an alert that the show was on. So this is the first time I've ever looked at it over the phone.
Interesting.
Oh, Jesus.
I better send some money.
Hey, that's...
Do you ever run into a Dudley Gaddis up there?
Well, I put it into the wrong group. Sorry, I apologize. I put the link. This is the link.
Well, hold on. I think it's
Oh,
cool.
I
Let's look.
see.
So
He's
Jim,
in the Archie Luxury group. This
Right.
guy's in the group. Man!
Jim, you're a punter. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the big time, Jim.
Welcome to the big Yes, sorry. I apologies. I didn't know what I did there. It's great to have you, Jim. Jim's been a good fan for many years there. Quickly, huge anus, $2. Like Mark, I have my beaches well trained. And we've got Mackenzie.
Thank you for the
Jim
link.
French, it's great to see you. You're traveling. It's urgent travel. Tell me the story. What's happening?
Yeah, why are you in the car?
Not really. I had to drop something off in New Orleans, and then I came across the lake to pick up a brand new bicycle to ride this weekend.
Oh, beautiful.
And now I'm actually in a Chick-fil-A. Archie, do you want to? I'm at a Chick-fil-A drive-through.
Yes, I'll take a chicken burger with lettuce and just light on the sauce. I'm on a diet.
Light on the sauce. Yeah, but double patty, double chicken, please.
Double. Yes.
Archie, would you like the waffle fries extra large?
Oh, thank you, sir. I love waffle fries.
Don't we all?
Yeah, no.
You know, Jim, the first time I went to a Chick-fil-A, I ordered a #1, which is the basic chicken sandwich, fries, and a drink, and the amount came out to $6.66, and I considered that to be a little bit demonic on the part of Chick-fil-A, good Christian company.
Yes.
666.
Hey,
ironic.
For the love of Archie, we'll let him experience this.
Here we
Hey
go.
guys, say hello to you're streaming all around the world.
All right, hello.
Say hello to Archie.
Hey,
Hello, how are you?
He's in Brisbane and he wants Chick-fil-A.
Brisbane.
I got it. Well, we got it.
Chick-fil-A.
Do you love Jesus?
And there you go.
Thank you, man. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir. Hey, there we go, Jim. Look at that. So America looks amazing.
Jim, can you eat it on camera? Because we'd really like to get a close-up look at your food.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
You know, Mark, my customers actually have an excuse not to see me now, a real excuse, and I think the last thing you guys want to see is this face.
Well, Jim,
eating food.
tell us a little bit about yourself since you're making a guest appearance. What do you do for a living? Who are your customers?
Well, I sell replacement parts to industry like the energy industry and paper mills. And as I texted you, Mark, I'm originally from Chicago, Mount Prospect. And I've been living in Louisiana since '84.
Well, it's nice and warm down there.
Very warm.
Yes. We had, you know what? It was 70 degrees yesterday, and then we had hail. And today, it snowed. It's like you never know what you're going to get in Illinois. It snowed today, and then it went up. Then it became bright sunshine. Oh Lord. I think I might need to move to Brisbane. Archie, can you hook me up with some good real estate in Brisbane where it's warm?
Brisbane, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Could I move in with you or with the boys? How about?
We could. You got a spare room there? We got a spare room. We can move you in with the kangaroos. You
Do
could
they-
do kangaroo training. Can you do kangaroo training?
Well, I don't know. I think they do boxing, and I only know a little bit of Muay Thai.
No,
So-
they're very, very nice animals. They're very cool.
Is that right?
And you probably dealt with kangaroos before. They use them as pet food.
I thought they were violent.
No, they're not really violent. No, actually, to be honest with you, kangaroos, they are not violent. They will not come up to you and provoke you. The only time they get violent if you corner them and try and hurt them. I mean,
Right. Much like the Minotaur.
they're actually very nice animals. They're not dangerous. They're not dangerous. Look, sort of, as long as you leave them alone. Leave these wild animals alone there.
Have you ever eaten kangaroo? Because I understand.
Yes, I have. I have eaten kangaroo. It's a very lean meat. It's beautiful, absolutely.
Present company
Marky,
accepted, yes.
you have very kindly, you've done the honor, the world first. You have released the book,
I
The
have,
Art
officially.
of Dogs. Please bring the book up again. Bring the book up.
Yes, because I know you keep forgetting the name of it.
Yes, The Art
of Training Your Dog.
So what makes this book special to the other book?
This book gives you a 6-week plan to take a crazy wild dog, and have it completely trained in 6 weeks. We give you the daily lesson plan, and we walk you completely through it. Right, Clyde?
I can have a better answer. This is the only dog training book in the universe ever that has a hidden Easter egg, a reference to ARCHIELUXURY.
Well, that's a good point.
Wow,
this book trains your dog and answers every single dog problem that you can imagine.
You know what,
if
guys,
your dog does it, we've got it fixed. Rolex.
I'm going to be back in 1 minute. Huge anus, $2.
Hands.
Real estate. Brisbane! Real estate is no good as it's in Brisbane. Guys, I am going to... I'm going to go and cook a waffle and put some ice cream on it. I'm hungry. That Chick-fil-A. He went through the drive-thru with the Chick-fil-A and he didn't get me something.
Whoa, Archie. Has anyone paid you to do that yet?
You're leaving us to cook a waffle?
No. Please
I
pay
think-
now, guys. 50 cents. I'll do it cheap. I'm hungry!
I thought you were on a diet and you wanted light sauce.
No,
Hunger Buster.
No,
Hunger.
guys, you should super chat Archie to not eat.
I'm gonna go and put the waffle in the toaster. I'll be back in 1 moment. One moment, sir.
That's perfect.
One moment.
Clyde, now that we've hijacked the show, is there any message that you'd like to share with the punters?
To the ventures in general, no, not really.
What's your email again, Clyde?
MarkGoldberg8@gmail.com. MarkGoldberg8@gmail.com.
Well, I'm going to show you people where to send your money now. Here's where you should be sending your money until Archie gets back. Clyde will actually be putting.
That's not my email. That's not my email address anyway. Genius.
What is it? Oh, that's right. Hold on. I know. Hold on. There we go. I fixed it.
Damn it.
So, Clyde, if they send money for Archie, you'll put it directly into your escrow account. Is that correct?
No, that is not correct.
You do. I mean, you're a divorce attorney. You have an escrow account, right?
Yes, but
I'm just we'd like you to put all Super Chat money directly into your escrow account so you can save it for the Pontiff, because he needs a savings plan. He doesn't have one, and you're going to be it. I nominate you.
He's got a 401k, so nice try.
No, he doesn't. He has Hiromi's 401k. I think he's back.
No, he showed the links to it.
I sense the presence of a Minotaur.
Clive, I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm cooking the waffle. That's a great book. I wish you the greatest. Would you recommend this as a companion book if you've got the first book?
Yeah, absolutely.
6 weeks. Yeah. 6 weeks to turn a mongrel into a trained...
To a well-behaved dog who lays down on his man. Comes when called, leaves squirrels alone.
Can you give any secrets? Secrets? What's the general thing about being a dog trainer? We got Vin Tinier. Vin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, man! Look, we had a bit of a slip yesterday.
We did.
I'm sorry. I meant it was my fault. I apologize. I take full responsibility.
Jin, should we blame Archie, or should we just tell him the truth?
No, we should blame him.
It was actually my fault.
Look, guys, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud to have the foremost dog trainer.
An American.
At least I know I'm free. I tell you this now, seriously, I'm very proud to have the foremost dog trainer in the world on this channel. The foremost. That Tommy D, $15. Clive, Abagago. Did you see John Oliver's segment on public defenders? I know he's annoying as fuck, but you seem to tolerate those with loud and whiny accents impressively well.
Yeah, I thought it was a great episode, and I think what he said was valid.
What did he say?
Cool, okay. What did he say exactly?
He said large, annoying horned animals deserve the death penalty just as a matter of course.
A matter of course. Horses for courses.
The pontiff. This guy. Okay, now we've got as absolute ball, $5. Jim French, superstar, share the Corona hygiene.
No, shame about the Corona hygiene. Shame. You know what, Jim? They're criticizing you for not washing your hands after taking the bag and eating the food.
I haven't eaten, but I do have alcohol wipes.
Yeah, well, go ahead and sanitize for us.
Please,
while driving, so that we can feel okay about it. Also, how long are you gonna save that food? It's gonna get cold. You should eat it on camera. That's what Archie does.
Yeah.
Eat it on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
How about if I pay Archie not to eat it on camera?
Well, that'll do. That'll do.
There we go. Superstar. We got Andrew Soast, $2. Happy Passover, Mark, and Rooted Rotor. David S has a minty speedy. $34.75 with ACCA discounts. You can get it for $3,100 in a box only, warranty card, but it's not filled out. Pull trigger, you betcha. You absolutely bet you.
David,
I'm just going to try
this. Rabbit with both hands.
Oh, we got the zeal. The zeal is on. Sorry, Jim.
The only person who can tell the pontiff what paddocks to get is the pontiff's pontiff.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the whole reason I got paddocks. Let me just go and get my waffle. I got to get my waffle, otherwise my kids. I had to hide them. I got to hide the waffles in the back of the cupboard, and now I put it on the toaster. They know I've got waffles. I got to get there before it gets eaten.
You know what to do with those kids? Grab it with both hands. You better hurry on that waffle.
I'm gonna go, and then I'll put my vanilla ice cream.
Grab it with both hands.
I'm gonna go and grab it. 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Unbelievable. Tanzil, please take over.
What's going on, boys?
How you doing, mate?
I'm also disinfecting.
No.
I'm also disinfecting with alcohol. You can't.
Yeah, but you're disinfecting.
No, this is gonna be a good show.
You're disinfecting on the inside.
Lent is over.
It's the outside.
So, Mark, the book's finally official. It's not a bootleg.
Real quick, NATO says he's going for a blue waffle. The book is finally official. Jin apparently did not spill the beans, let the cat out of the bag, put me in conflict with my NBA.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to do that because I didn't want my waffle to go missing. I have been binge eating a lot lately, guys. I've been depressed.
You're on a diet.
Look at this. This is the ice. Look how much ice cream is left there.
You're on a diet.
I got just a little bit
You're on a diet? I thought you were on a diet.
Yeah.
Hey, Arch. So
I've just been depressed.
Arch, last week there was, or a couple weeks ago, you were on the stream and you said, "Look, I'm wearing pants." And,
Yeah.
Now,
well,
look,
it's-
now what?
Mackenzie asked, is that because you ran out of shorts?
Look, I tell you honestly, things have gotten bad in Australia. I tell you honestly, I honestly don't know how long the world has got left. It's all fucked, okay? I can tell you honestly. Bird fired their staff yesterday. Bird fired all their...
Who's that?
That's the scooter company, the e-scooters. And
Big Nancy.
here we go. We got 50 cents. We got Thomas Burdett, £1 super sticker, super stickers. And I'm just going to show you the ice. There we go. That's the waffle. That's breakfast. That's a diet breakfast. Diet serve. Diet size.
Geezer, was that a
Diet
frozen
size.
waffle? How'd you make the waffle? Was that a
I put it
frozen
in the
waffle?
toaster.
Yeah, it was
it's
a
just
frozen.
Actually,
Lego my
did
ego.
did you get the link to the dehorning videos I posted on?
I did.
You know, the
Tanzil.
stuff that they squeezed out looked like that ice cream. It was the exact same color and consistency.
Tananza.
He's
Oh
not
my
even
God!
saying that.
Don't put anything in your mouth that big. You could choke.
Here we
Are
go.
you sure about that, Mark? Or are you intrigued?
That was daring.
Tanzil, $5. AC3. If the rodent did a pantless show, would he be known as Rapant? There we go.
Ratrapante.
Rapapante. There
I
we
want to
go.
name
Thank
I'm
you.
going to name my next dog Ratrapante, but then Bill Sanders won't know how to pronounce him.
Tell me this: the book has been released.
Pre-order.
It's on pre-order till October. So send in your order now. You're getting a special price. Hurry. Order before midnight tonight. Find the Archie Luxury Easter egg.
I wonder if there's like a 2-for-1 combo with Luxury to Last. If you can buy the art of dog training and
No,
Luxury to Last, a 2-for-1.
the art of training your dog, people.
Art of training your dog. It's unfortunate that he said it the wrong way, and now it's in everybody's head. as the
He
wrong
stuck it
title.
in everybody. I know. It's all right.
Yeah.
I have a couple years to work it out. We got 6 months to get it straight.
I gotta tell you seriously, I'm really honored to have you two people here. We got the Vin Tigné and we got the Tanzil. Guys, I've been having some weird dreams lately.
It's the ice cream.
Yeah, I gotta tell you seriously, could you guys, Lange, what do you think of Lange?
Wait, was it a sex dream or like what kind of dream was it?
I had a dream. I had Langes. What do you think of Langes?
Oh, yeah, I know what's going to happen here. You're going to get rid of the Patex and convert it all over to Lange because now you're bored.
Actually, I can't. I'm going to stay with Paddock. I got to be honest with you there. I love Tan the Zeal. You are the man. I tell you honestly, I was going to sell my. I was going to sell my 5196. No more. Here we go, Tanzil. $5 AC3. Gin is turning down an 18038 for 8,900 US.
Wow.
That's
What
still a
happened,
bit
Jin?
high.
What happened to that deal?
I don't know if it seems high. Like, that's boxed. That's a nice watch, man.
Well, Mark, can I?
Has a service hand.
Much stretch in it. Much stretch in the bracelet.
No, the bracelet's pretty good. But
Mark and I were actually looking at it last night. And we saw, yeah, the bracelet's fine. Yeah, the hand.
Jin, you're very muffled. You're very muffled.
If you look
Jin.
at it closely,
Muffled.
you
It's
don't even
muffled.
It's that North Korean internet. He's live
It
streaming
has
from
a-
Mark's
Yeah,
basement.
$1. Worcester Sea. I gotta tell you seriously.
Big
Tan.
Nanza. Big Nanza.
Big Nanza. Conrad Megalius. Okay, we got $2. All hail the Diet Pontiff. Love the 991 Tan. Yeah, I gotta admit that's Tan. Sorry, Vintigny. I wanna
Why
ask
would
you
you
something.
sell the 5196? You were talking about that, then got interrupted. 5196. Why would you sell that?
I was hoping to get money because of this coronavirus. I thought it'd be handy to have some money up my sleeve. You know. Does that make sense?
Bad idea. Don't do it.
Anyhow, the deal fell through. It's in the hands of the gods, and I'm actually not selling it now.
So what about Lange? You were talking about Lange. You said, what do we think of Lange?
Look, that's just look. I tell you honestly, Lange makes some great. Are you guys fans of Lange or not?
Hisham. in the house.
Have we? I didn't see him. Sorry.
Well, he's in the chat. Yeah.
He's in the peanut gallery.
He's in the chat. Oh, okay.
Begnanza.
Yeah, I got to tell you honestly.
Begnanza.
Begnanza, howdy from Texas, $2. AC3, please comb over, the other direction.
Begnanza.
Everybody steal.
Stan the man, $2. Art, stay with the Swiss watch. No Lange VC. No Lange VC. VC. No Lange.
Viet Cong. No Viet Cong.
VC is Swiss.
I got to tell you guys, seriously. Here we go. Councilman's $5. Arch Mark with 21 poodle mixed breeds. What is the smartest? Cavadoodle, Shadoogle, Yorkie Poo, Chicky Poo, etc. What's your favorite mix overall? Labradoodle.
I'm particularly fond of the Pit Bull mixed with Shih Tzu, which is commonly known as the shit pit.
Okay, got you. Dogs.
Also, you want to make sure you carry. If you have to transport, you have to carry it carefully at all times. You don't want to be ever accused of throwing a shit pit.
Very interesting. I got to tell you, you've made it. You've had a very interesting career.
I can't wait for you to read this book, Archie. I don't think you're going to really read it though, because you didn't read the last. You didn't read the last.
I read your books there.
Did you? What's your favorite chapter?
Tanzil. My favorite chapter is the one about just being nice to your dog and you gotta be kind to it.
You're lying right now. You didn't read that book.
Mark, what is more likely to bite, the Chow breed or Nana Kim breed?
Well, it really depends. The Chow is definitely a biter, but if you try and buy Nana Kim off short time or long time for like 500 baht and breakfast, you're definitely going to get hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it just really depends on what you pay her.
I'm listening to on one of your shows, Archie, with Suckerhorn. You guys said I think it was Suckerhorn who said if you pick up the girl before curfew, then short time could become long time because you can't leave after that or something.
Yeah, that was Suckerhorn saying that.
Exactly.
I think it was Suckerhorn.
Yeah. Just get her right before curfew, then she's.
I love how Archie was trying to remember himself saying that, and he's like, I don't think I said that.
No, I did. Yeah, you're right. It was the Suckerhorn, the Pontiff, the Suckerhorn. I got to tell you seriously, guys, I'm wearing the Reverso today.
JJ LeCoux.
So Mackenzie, Archie used to say that he likes his Reverso because it's nice and thick. And one of the terms he used to say is ultra thin is for pussies.
You know what? That sounds like a bottom.
Ultra thin is for pussies.
Right. He likes it thick and manly. Fist.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's Tan. When are you? I want to ask you. I've really been thinking about buying a car soon because I really love cars. You honestly think it's wrong to sell Paddocks to get a Porsche?
For sure, it's wrong.
Yes. I mean, you've got a beautiful car, but you've got a dream.
But I didn't sell him out.
He didn't sell anything to get it.
But you could have bought, instead of getting that Paddock, you could have got a 5970, couldn't you?
Archie, with your business sense, it's a shame you never had any daughters.
Okay.
You'd have plenty of cars if you had daughters.
Jen, why do you look like you're streaming from Mark's basement?
It's that North Korean internet, as you said.
Well, how do you know that I'm not in Mark's basement? How do you think I found the book?
It's very cozy in that basement then.
Well, here's how you know that he's not in my basement right now. Because do you see any chains on him? Do you see handcuffs and straps? Is he wearing a ball gag? No, clearly he's not in my basement.
I think from the grainy picture I see a windbreaker on the chair. I'm not sure.
It's going to be over his head in about 10 seconds with a zip tie.
Tan the man, I wanted to ask you the Zeal.
The Zeal.
I mean, you honestly think watches are better than the 911? That's
100%. Yeah, of course.
Begnanza. Stan the man.
Stan the man. $5. Arch, you should write a book how to buy real watch and not a doggy watch.
Well, he did. It's called Luxury to Last. Yeah. Luxury. Listen, Stan. Luxury to Last. It's available right now for easy download. It's an ebook. It's on Amazon.com. Luxury to Last. Just look it up. You can download it right now.
And if you want a combo meal deal, you get Collecting Louis Vuitton by Paul Pluter as well.
Herman So's Nanza.
Terman, so he's loyal. Clyde, $10. Clyde, do you still love your Breitling Navi timer reference 806 1959 re-edition?
Yes.
Mackenzie, didn't you find that for a really good price online, like today?
Yeah, I got it around 6,000.
Damn.
You're joking, 6,000.
Well, it's the end of
Yeah.
the world, so. Chad K. Nanza.
Chad Kane, $2. Arch, I'm driving through New York City right now.
Hold your breath,
Wow.
man. Close your windows and hold your breath.
Yeah, put the air conditioning onto circulate. Do not allow new air in. New York City, very, very bad at the moment. It's
Sad. Sad and scary.
So, Jin, what was wrong with the 18038? You said you were kind of cutting out when you said that.
No, so I did actually ping the guy and asked him, I said I'm interested, but he just didn't respond. But I didn't even send him like an offer or anything. He didn't respond at all. No, but Mark and I were looking at it last night, and the hands are different. They're off. It's like one hand is patinaed to match the loom, and the other hand is like white, like a Luminova hand almost.
Carfinanza.
Conrad Magalius, $2. Mark Shitzinsu or Squalabrador?
Oh, I would definitely take a Shite-Lingzu over a
Shite-Lingzu.
Squalabador. Squalbador.
And Carfun, $2. Where can I find a Speedy Pro for 2,500, Mark?
I don't know. You got to keep looking. They're going to hit that though. I've seen them for they're 2,900 on eBay right now from Japanese sellers.
You know, I bought my Speedmaster about, I guess, 6-7 months ago now. When the market was still good, and I bought it for with box and papers, and in really good shape.
Big box?
No, small box. Box and papers in good shape for 2,900. I mean, I really turned the knife, but I got it. And the person was so desperate to sell that they nearly bit my hand off when I offered them a super cunty.
It's the fucking Joma shop fucking syndrome with these watches, man. They really dump the price on these watches.
That's the problem.
It's never coming
They were
back.
selling them for 3,300 for like a year, and they were just
But
like.
does Joma Shop give you the cards? I heard they don't always give you
No
the
warranty card.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
true or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
I
no
bought it
warranty
twice.
card, but I mean, who cares? Would you rather buy like a 10-year-old Speedmaster with a warranty card that doesn't do anything, or would you rather buy a new watch from Joma Shop that at least is new? So.
Or would you rather be Clyde, who has my name on his extract of the archives for his watch?
Clivey. Paging Clivey.
Sorry, I'm watching all these horn removal.
Videos.
You know, the best part about Clyde's avatar is like Archie's shirt is always the same, so it's always relevant to the stream.
And you'll notice it looks like I'm aiming the blaster at lefty. It's like I'm going to go lefty right off.
Archie, weren't you thinking of getting a Man on the Moon again?
Yeah, I was actually. I was. I think they're great. I really miss it. You know that I've owned it, then sold it, owned it, then sold it. Bud the Stud, $2. Buy a Rolly Arch instead of a Reverso. And I got to tell you, I would honestly think. I think the Omega is just such a useful watch. I love it. I miss it.
How is it? Wait. Like, listen, it's an interesting watch, and I keep thinking about it too. At these prices, I do. But how is it useful? It's manual wind. It has no water resistance. You can barely tell the time, and it has no date. How is it useful?
It's just handy.
awesome.
Like if you're cooking a steak, you time how long it's on.
Can you actually? Can you read it?
Yeah, it was cool.
All right.
I gotta be honest. No, it's a really cool watch. It's manual wind. You got the yin and the yang. You got an intimate relationship with the watch. Absolute. Hello, blue shirt Buddha, and absolute bore $2. Sex dolls all sold out. Jim Drive-Through King. Tan Zeal, $5. Arch Mark, the Speedy is useful to Archie so he can time how long it takes before he forgets to do a
See, that-
paid review.
That's a lie because it
No.
only measures 12 hours. You know,
Yeah, it needs to be a perpetual calendar.
that's right. Not even an annual. Not even an annual. A perpetual.
Here we go. Armando, $3. Opinions
Armando,
on ID
man.
Guy's first luxury watch. It's gotta hurt. Hey,
What did he
that's my
get?
line.
What did he get?
He got a 1967 Omega Seamaster 300.
That's not a luxury watch. Omega Nanza.
Here we go. Kermit the Frog, $5. Cheers, Mr. Pontiff. Guys, thought on pre-ceramic no date sub versus Air King 116900. Which one to get for the long haul?
Well, I've got that pre-ceramic no date sub. Get the Air King.
Someone's got feedback. We got feedback coming through, guys.
Get the Air King.
Let's have a look.
Pull him up.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Here we go. Ryan Woodman, $2. No more Woody New Yorker. The virus. Fuck what?
That's Woody New Yorker's real name.
No more Woody New Yorker. The virus fucked him. What does that mean?
Well, it means that Ryan is saying Woody is dead.
Yeah, he's like
Why?
He's like Brigade. He's
That's so sad, you know.
Very sad.
I
Poor
gotta.
Woody.
Things
We
will get
may-
better in New York, won't they?
Let's hope so.
I tell you what's fucking terrible. Japan is about to have the same problem. They've got a huge aging population. They're doing no social distancing. Restaurants, bars are open.
You're kidding. Why is that?
No, because they
You
don't
ever
want to
seen
hurt
one
the
of,
economy.
You guys ever seen one of Austin Daniels' videos? Like, literally, there's no social distancing at all. Like,
No,
fuck.
Good
absolutely.
point. Yeah, that's a good
Absolutely.
point. Austin's wandering
Stan,
around.
the man, $2. Arch is Hublay's spirit. Paul Man's Richard Millet. I hate Richard Millet and I hate Hublot. Car Fun, $5. AC3, if you had two cars instead of Panex, what would they be? Oh, you know what I'd love to have, Tan the man?
Two
The
identical
Zeal. I'll tell
Volkswagen?
the Zeal. I would love a, see, my country cars are expensive. I would love a 5 Series BMW.
Like a new one?
And,
Like a new 5
and-
Series?
Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll make a 4 Series. And also, I'd get a Cayman, Porsche Cayman. That's the the Boxster with the roof.
I thought you would want like a
S. I'd get a Cayman S.
Don't you want like
Because you got to have the S. That S means so much. Don't you
Ryan Woodman Nanza.
Here we go. Ryan Woodman, $2. It's me, Woody, Arch Woody in New Jersey. Cool. Stay safe. Stay safe.
So, Jen, what do you think you should get?
No, I thought you would. That would be it.
Now, Archie,
you're-
I'm
you're-
Now, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Japan
Jen,
had a-
your audio is a little
Here we
bad.
go. Conrad Magilius, $1. $1. Thank you.
$1.
I got to tell you something, guys. Okay, so if I sold
Jim's
two of my
gone.
paddocks, let's go car shopping, car sales. Let's go
Let's
car
go
shopping.
shopping.
Let's go car
Yeah,
shopping and see.
I think the feedback might be on my end. I'd better log off.
No,
and
don't
try
go
to-
anywhere, Clyde. It was Jin.
It was Jen.
It was Jin. Bud the Stud Nanza.
But the stud Nance.
Does anybody, $5, does anybody really budge on their black ceramic Daytona because it goes from 21 to 19-ish? Doesn't make me and more eager. Hello, punters, and thank you for show. Look, they're going to come down when people keep being unemployed. They're going to fall through the floor. Let's have a look here. Okay, so 60,000 American is 100,000 Australian, and there's only one brand we buy when we got money like that. Let's get a Porsche. We're going to get a Porsche, and we're going to get a Cayman. We're going to get a Cayman. It can go anywhere in Australia. Let's go. There's 80 cars. Let's look at this. Let's go shopping!
Well, you
Bye.
realize we've gone over.
And we want the 987 or the 981. What do
How'd you let
think,
this
Tan?
happen, Clyde? We've
It's
gone
been 30
10
minutes. Well,
The Zeal. What do you think, Zeal? What do you want?
I'd go for a newer one, to be honest with you.
987. That's the 4-cylinder one, isn't it? No?
The new ones are. The new ones are. Yeah.
Okie dokie. That's all they got in the Cayman here. Okay, we want an S as well, don't we?
Yeah. The only
Oh,
Cayman I'd
look
be
at
interested
this.
in, and the only Cayman I like or be interested in is the GT4.
Look at this. 44. This is old. Okay, that's very old. What else have we got here? Here we go. That looks. Oh, that's old as well. The Lexus. 87,000 for a Lexus? You got to be joking. Is it 08? 08? These are all old bangers. These are old cars. Look, they're old.
Why don't you
Bangers.
call some of these people and negotiate them down live on the
I'll
air?
tell you what, let's go for a Boxster. Can we go for, let's go for a Boxster, okay? Let's go for a Boxster.
Nice box.
High to low, high to low, high to low. So let's get the most expensive Boxster. Here we go. $180,000. What do you think, Tan?
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is for, look at this. This is ridiculous. Absolute. So here we go. They were about 100,000. Well, that's old. That's old. 2010. That's old. Here's a 14 Boxster S 88.
Yeah,
what do you think that looks?
Yeah, that's so old you were actually still making good content back then. That's how fucking old that car is.
It's a 14. Here's a 15. 15. 15. I reckon. Oh, this one here looks good. This black. 22,000 on it. What do you think? Is that a cool car?
How much is this? Like 85, 86?
86,000.
No, it's a black edition. Yeah.
What do you think?
I know someone who owns this car. It's nice. It's just I don't know. I like Boxsters, but I just personally wouldn't own one.
You wouldn't own one.
No. To me, if you get if I want to, I wouldn't go with Boxsters. Unless maybe the Cayman GT4.
So you know how many paddocks I need to sell to get this?
All of them.
Three. Is it worth it? Would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, this car is going to get old after a couple of years. You might not like it anymore. You're going to have to service it. Jen and I rewatched your video of you servicing the AP. You weren't really happy about that. So, and then when you try to sell it, you're not gonna get 85 or 86 for it, right? Your paddocks, you're gonna love them and you're gonna keep the value, right?
This
you're still gonna have your $5,000.
2.7 liter engine. 2.7. That's nothing. The black edition. Was that an S or what is that?
No, it's just an all black edition is what they call the black edition. I don't think it's anything special for that car.
Stan the man, $2. Arch, give me a deal. For your 516, I will buy it. I don't even know where Stan. Are you in Australia? He's in Canada. Stan, there's no shipping. There is no shipping. You understand?
Stan
The
the
world
man.
has stopped. The world has stopped. And Car Fun, AC3. AC3, call a seller and ask if they will trade for a Patek. Good point.
Fed.
Good point. Call Fed. Yeah, he doesn't exactly return my call.
Did he respond to your message?
No. There's no fun in that guy. Conrad Magilius, $2. 997. Arch did a review in a week. Found routine time. Found rotant time. Found rodent time. You pronounce. I went to Oxley. Phonics weren't. I was away that day.
Look, Don Phonics really worked for me.
Nance.
Exactly. I gotta tell you
Illiterate
seriously.
man, though.
The world is nasty. Are you guys happy? But that's all I want to know. Are you guys happy in this world?
Happy, safe, and
Jen, you gonna do a mic check again?
quarantined.
No, I think we're good now.
Oh, look, you sound perfect now.
Okay.
Yeah, I switched
guys.
to Mac.
Guys, I want to thank you for coming on here today. You guys mean a lot to me, especially the Wrangler. The Wrangler's here. How are you, Wrangler? Okay, he's sleeping in the corner. The dog trainer's there. The Zeal's there, and we got Rancher. How are you? It's over soon. We're wrapping up, Rancher.
Oh, God, okay.
Vin Tinier, how are you been, man? You got an Amiga now? What happened? You're wearing the Amiga.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a good watch. I kind of, I didn't like it before, but it really grew on me. And
Do you regret selling the JLC?
well, I know it's in good hands now. I mean, the problem was that not that I don't like reversos. I love the reverso. The problem was that it was just a little bit too big for my taste. I wanted like the medium size.
The Classique.
No, not the Classique. The original Grand Thai, like the
Grand Classique.
Got you. Bud the Stud, $2. You don't get pussy in a Boxster Arch. Hashtag 9/11. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right there. I don't ever use a car as a crutch. You know. It's yeah. I got to tell you, Vin, what are you buying next? What are you buying next? You've still got that. What's the name? The Glass Hoot, haven't you?
Yeah. No, I love it. I want to get another one. It's my favorite brand.
Glass Hoot.
I like the aesthetic, and I like what they stand.
You got a Cessna hat on, man. How do you get one of those?
Well,
Be a
You gotta
pilot.
buy a new Cessna.
Jin's a pilot.
yeah. Well, I had an old Cessna, but I had a share of one. But yeah, I mean, it's
There's a great channel on Suzy Air. If you ever Google Suzy Air.
Have you watched that? They did a show on that.
Yeah,
you know,
Suzy
the
Air, Suzy
most
Air, you know,
dangerous place to be a pilot or something. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And they would take it was like people like me, you know, like people who were grossly inexperienced who couldn't get a job back home. Who were kind of
Yeah, because they liked white people. They liked white
pilots.
Yeah,
that's why I couldn't get a job there.
Jin learned how to take off the plane, but he never
Actually-
learned how to land it.
And the lady who owned the joint, I reckon she was hot, don't you?
She was like a crazy woman. She was married to like some government minister in Indonesia. I think.
Yeah.
She's,
Otherwise,
she's a real. I have to say,
Entrepreneur.
you even if you find her attractive, you got to be careful around these types of women. They're real dragons, you know.
yes.
She's not.
Conrad Megalius, $1. But
I just had a major epiphany, guys.
yes.
Archie is the Tiger King of Brisbane.
Ooh. Okay, go back to sleep, Clive. You can go back to sleep now. It's okay. I gotta say, oh, what are you drinking there, Jin? What are you drinking?
Except watching Tiger King.
You know, Tan had suggested to me that I go back on the space side, so I picked up a link.
I can tell by the way you pulled that cork out. That was expensive.
It's it's nice. I like it. It's a bit too sherried for my tastes. I like I like the Islays a lot.
Cheers.
Nice peated,
Happy Easter.
cheers.
Happy Good Friday.
Cheers,
Yeah,
guys.
and we should all congratulate the dog trainer on his tremendous achievement. You know, I know, like I wasn't there, but I know just from talking to Mark over the past several months how much work he's put into it and how much.
Yeah, it's a lot more work than I put into luxury to last.
I was obsessive about it for
Yeah,
Right.
and
Conrad
it must feel really good.
Megalius, $2. Arch, watch Arch butcher my name. Worth $2 all day. Conrad Megalius. There we go.
butter my name. He's buttering his name up.
Where is that? Where is he in that picture? He looks like he's on top of some mountain or something.
I got to tell you, Tan and Jin, it's great to have you boys here. Jin. I wanted to ask you seriously, Suzy Air. They fly Cessnas. Stall.
Yeah,
when
they
you watch
fly,
Suzy Air, stall. That warning, that computer's annoying. How do you turn that off?
Yeah, I mean, they don't have it in all of them, actually. It depends on, I mean, they actually have a decent avionics package if they have the vocal warnings about elevation and stalls, because usually it's just a little horn in the older models. But yeah, they have a large fleet of caravans, and they have the Pilatus.
That's right, Suzy flies the caravans. You know,
Yeah.
Suzy Air flies
Yeah.
the caravans. That's
And the
right.
caravan it's an amazing plane. Like, it can do anything. It's
Archie, do you have GPS in your car?
Yes.
Now, does it tell you the same thing when you're arriving home?
Yes.
Stall.
It's time. Here we go. $3. It's which NATO for my 16570 Polar choices sucker. I loved it on grey.
How about
Right.
the NATO, the French NATO, Brigade NATO,
Yeah, well, the one with all the colors?
the
Yeah.
Napoleon NATO?
I call that the
I had the
J-Star.
Irish one too. You know, the green, orange, and white. That was very cool.
What do you
Conrad
think of,
McGeelius, $2. Arch, damn close with name. Tan, Mount Irazu Crescent.
Archie, what do you think of the Rodent 2's NATO straps?
Fuck this.
Is he still going? Is he?
Well, I met up with him in December in.
Oh,
in
sorry.
Glasgow.
You're talking about our
Rodent
good
2,
friend
Rodent
Bark
2.
and Jack. I love Bark and Jack. He's actually cool. I love Adrian. You know that?
He's
I
a nice
really.
guy. I'm good.
I've
friends
had a
with
good
him.
conversation with him.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy. Actually, good luck to him. He's doing pretty well, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big risk, you know. He's not like you, Arch. You know, he doesn't have the followers who've been with him for years.
Well, he
So-
seems to have more ratings than me, but maybe they're not real.
I'm not getting into that.
According to his numbers, he's doing way better than me. I mean, hey, I should be seeking advice from him.
Maybe you guys should make a video together. Really?
Actually, we were supposed to. He's been a bit busy. Maybe with Corona, I could get in touch with him. He's a great guy. Actually, I really like him. He's a lovely guy. I don't even care what he does, you know. And you got to do what you got to do. And he's cool. He's very. I love his work, and he's a cool guy. But I got to tell you, Suzy Air, they fly the caravans. You know that,
Yeah.
and they get British. Actually, they don't. You don't have to be British. But they like you to have British, American, or Canadian, or a British accent. That's what Susie likes.
Yeah.
And she just gives you a go. Right, you can fly these planes. They have the worst safety record in the world. Did you know that, Susie Hare?
But I mean,
But they are flying into bad places. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
that?
They're flying.
You know who's another amazing pilot? You wouldn't believe this, right?
Who?
You know there's a YouTube channel called Mercedes Source.
No, I don't know.
Okay, you remember a movie called Revenge of the Nerds, right? There was a guy called... That guy became a pilot, right? And now he
Yeah.
sells Mercedes bits.
Yeah.
Mercedes Source. That's Kent with the glasses. That's Kent. That's Kent. That's Kent. I love him. He was a pilot in Papua New Guinea. Now, I don't know if you know about flying in Papua New Guinea, right? But that is a death sentence.
That
Okay?
would be even worse than Indonesia, I think.
Well, exactly. You got fucking very, very bad. You take off in good weather, then you're landing in a fucking monsoon. It's
Yeah.
terrible. And you get two goes. You go over the
Yeah.
runway once, and then you come in again and you land whether you like it or you don't, because
Yeah. Well,
It's-
and you know the reason why you go over it once is because there's nobody there to track the conditions or anything. So you have to fly over, like, do a low pass and see,
Yes.
you know, whether
it's a
there's,
visual.
you
You're
know,
using visual,
yeah,
visual.
whether
There's
there's
no
some dead
control
animal
tower.
or
Autopilot lands.
yeah.
It doesn't quite. NY Punter, $2 is now a good time to sell all my watches. I honestly, I would just hold them, man. Just forget it. You got what makes you happy. Lewis or Gilbert, thank you. I love the Revenge of the Nerds. And did you know something? You know Revenge of the Nerds. You know the girl in who was the cheerleader who all the guys wanted to service.
Yeah.
That's Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. It's a tidbit. How's that for a bit of... That is Kim Kardashian. That's Cattrall, you know?
You could call it. You could call it a tidbit.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How is that for gossip, hey?
I think that's you know.
That's more trivia than gossip.
Yeah, trivia, yeah. It's almost like the Police Academy movies.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you seriously, that Suzy Air, that's an interesting series. Have you seen that? That's fucking...
Yeah,
Would you
I
go
watched
there?
it. You know,
Would you go there? Seriously, would you work for Suzy Air?
when I was just starting out, I thought about it. You know, because if you know, Canada's not quite as bad as like in Europe. It's really tough because everything is so developed. So it's like there's no
Yeah.
like bush flying and stuff. So and even in the U.S., like it's not always so easy. But in Canada, at least there's, and Australia as well, which is why, we talked about this before offline about how I was thinking about how I almost ended up in Australia. But yeah, I did think of Susie because, you just want some adventure, right? It's like you get to go somewhere. It's like you don't, if
you
you're
can't
like
get any experience in Canada or North America, can you?
If you're like a young pilot, you don't care about the risk. You're like, you kind of have these, your balls are way too are bigger than they should be, right? Or at least you think they are. But
the stud, Kim Cattrall she's very good looking. I would still have a go myself. She's 60. And she is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Now, Jen, have you thought about flying for her competitor in Ireland?
Aer Lingus.
No, Dairy Air.
Well, Archie, about Aer Lingus is that whenever you're at like these, I get, when you're at Dublin or Shannon or wherever in Ireland, I get that they have to make all the announcements in Irish, but I love when you're like at Manchester or in Birmingham or in London City, and you're like trying to like you're on the phone or something, and they'll have like how it is at the airport. They always have these announcements, and they're loud and it's a distraction, and then they have to go on and do the fucking Irish announcements for like but nobody at the airport even knows what the hell they're saying.
I've never actually heard it in Irish.
They're just reading off a script. I mean,
is that only at Shannon? Like I've flown Aer Lingus from like Dublin, and I've never heard it in Irish.
Oh yeah, they do them on the maybe not on the international flights, but they do them on the regional ones. Like
tell me this, your license for a twin engine, is that a Caravan is twin engine, right?
No, Caravan is single engine. It's got a single turboprop. I do have a multi license.
Okay, so have you seen producer Mike? He just bought a new jet.
Oh yeah, that's sick. I mean, he bought the Embraer. It's a
the Embraer. That's right, Bombardier. That's a $20 million plane.
God, I mean, they make.
Is that a good plane?
Oh yeah, I mean Embraer. I mean, they make regional jets. I mean, they're great, and like his plane is sick. I mean, like the Embraer Phenom is kind of like.
Could you fly it?
Well, you need a type rating to fly those kinds of jets. So.
Conrad McGillius, here we go. Bottle Pinot gone. Arch Butcher name priceless. And Chris Chen, $2. Putin likes blank pain. Does that make them cool? No, nobody likes Putin.
Nobody can make white bread cool, okay?
Yes.
Well, you know what I was telling Tan?
John Hain?
I was telling Tan that the reason why they call it the 50 fathoms?
Why?
That's how far you have to go to sell one.
Ha ha ha. Look, it's I don't know why. Yeah, but I got to tell you honestly, it makes me sad. I remember Don made the video where he was driving his mum's Mercedes-Benz SLK 250. He was just.
Yeah.
His parents sold that car now. That things have gone a bit bad, and I really feel sorry for the guy. He was living the American dream, and it's turned nasty.
Well, there's always a second chance, and I'm sure he's
even Marsha from the Brady Bunch could not afford to buy back the Brady Bunch mansion, the Brady Bunch house. Did you know that?
Does she really need it though?
She wanted it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I would have done anything for Marsha in the day,
Marsha.
But I got to tell you seriously, the Caravan, that's a turboprop. Are you licensed to fly a turboprop?
Yeah, you don't need a specific license to fly a turboprop. It's a little bit different because it's a turbine engine, and but I've flown a turboprop before, so
Have you ever flown Saab? Saab used to make aircraft. They were great aircraft.
Yeah, they make the Saab 340. One of the Canadian airlines actually bought a fleet of them a while back, which is quite rare for an airline in North America to operate Saab turboprops. But yeah, I remember back in the day, I don't remember who it was. I mean, it wasn't even that long ago, back in like 2010, 11, even 12 maybe. A lot of airlines used to fly turboprops a lot in the U.S. A lot of regionals like Corbin and Cape and whatnot, and they
or the Fokker friendships, the Fokkers.
Yeah, Fokkers. The Fokker.
They don't make Fokkers anymore. They don't make Fokkers anymore.
No, they don't.
You know what? This Fokker is a Messerschmitt.
Fuckers.
Here we go, Bud to start $2. Dari Air, laughed my arse off. How does everything I miss, Clive? Best jokes. And NY Punter $2. Return of the Tingler, only good of thing about COVID. Yep. And Christopher Chen, Airbus versus Boeing stock.
Well, you know, I've met New York Punter and I are actually quite connected, so it's good to see him again as well.
I think Boeing's days are numbered, to be honest with you.
I mean, Boeing was down to like 90.
So is Breitling's, boys. Breitling's days are numbers too. Breitling's days are numbered as well.
Yeah.
Well, they were sold to an equity group. What do you expect?
I mean, the thing is, there's still so many unknowns about them. And the company itself, I think you ask any pilot, the brand or the company that they admire the most. I mean, like Boeing was up there. I mean, like people used to say, if it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Like I love them, but what they did. I mean, it leaves such a bad taste in your mouth.
But is Airbus better?
Well, the planes are certainly more comfortable. That's for sure.
If it hadn't been for Concorde, Airbus wouldn't exist. You know that, don't you?
Well, it's kind of an extension of the European multinational sort of or transnational cooperation. Although Airbus is more French than Concorde, which was like Anglo-French.
Yes. It's so sad, don't you? Have you ever been in a Concorde?
I've never flown in one, unfortunately. I mean, they stopped flying in them in like 2003, right?
Yes.
Never got a chance to fly in them, and they were fucking expensive. It was like $9,000.
Yes.
One way back in 2003.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
But I mean, how fun it would have been to like fly on, like even like I get like JFK to Paris or to Heathrow. That would have been okay, but I think the ultimate Concorde route was Paris to Rio. I mean, that's the ultimate like jet setter 1970s. They'd probably be wearing.
Did they do that route?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they would be probably wearing like a Piaget polo. A solid gold quartz Piaget polo on their wrist.
So hot.
Flying between like Copacabana and like Saint-Tropez or something. Like that was the.
How long would that flight be?
Sorry.
How long would that flight be from Paris to Rio?
I mean, it's probably really short. I mean, it's probably like only about 4 hours. But nowadays it take 10 or so.
Patrick Seuss, $2. I'm looking for a cheap Navitimer. Where are they? Keep looking. They do come up. Especially the 7750 ones. I got to tell you, seriously, with the Concorde, a lot of airlines had orders, then they cancelled them because they couldn't fly over land with them. That was the weakness.
Yeah.
And they were gas guzzlers too.
Oh yeah.
Expensive, and the interesting thing is, you know what establishment has the most hours for supersonic travel in the world? Who is it? You'd say it's the U.S. military, wouldn't you?
Is it British Airways?
It's BA, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, the BA bought it as it was a thing of national pride, right? It was actually the British designers wanted to call it Concorde, like without the E.
Yeah.
But the French, being French, they had to add the E, and they added they called it Concord, and there was no definite article even. It was just Concord, not the Concord. It was Concord.
The funny thing is, the theme song they used when they were producing this plane was the theme to Thunderbirds That Go.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why the French would insist upon that, considering the amount of wars that they lost. Because the Concorde sounds like the Concord. You kind of get their point.
Well, Rancher.
But
well,
the Russian plane, the Tupolev 144. The Tupolev 144
the Russian
Konkordsky.
Yeah.
That was a better plane. Did you know that?
But it was so unreliable and so dangerous that they.
And did you know when NASA needed a supersonic plane, which one did they go to? Concorde or Konkordsky? They got a Konkordsky out.
Yeah.
Russia used to use it for postal routes. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Tupolev 144.
Actually, yeah.
Was it that bad? It was actually had bigger range. It went faster. It was so many ways better than Concorde.
But I mean, they didn't really put it into like big production use because it was very like fragile and unreliable. And I think, honestly, I think they perceived it to be dangerous.
Marky, dog trainer, Patrick Seuss, $2. Mark, what do you think of the British Bulldog?
We call them English Bulldog here in America, and I mean, generally speaking, they're very nice dogs. But oh my God, do they have physical problems? When a veterinarian sees a baby bulldog coming into the practice to register and get its vaccinations, he immediately calls home and tells his wife to buy a fur coat and a Mercedes.
Yes.
You will spend.
Expensive.
Yes, you will spend minimum $10,000 on veterinary care for the average English bulldog. Kind of sad.
Why is that?
Because they're deformed. They can barely breathe. They have a ton of genetic and congenital problems. Many. It's a shame. Nice dogs, usually.
I love them. I think they're beautiful looking dogs.
Yes. Well, they're unusual.
I got to tell you, Susie Air, you could still do it. You're a young man. Why don't you go now work for Susie Air?
I called Mark about this a while back, I think, and talked about it.
I mean, you're really happy in the corporate grind? Are you really happy in this crap? Why don't you go and do something worthwhile, like delivery?
I got out of flying because I got bored, but now I'm kind of maybe thinking, maybe I kind of gave up on it a little bit too soon. I mean, I thought about it.
I mean, this corporate world, is it working for you, the corporate world?
No, I'm quite happy, but I think flying is the problem. The thing is that, like, I love flying, but flying for a living is another thing. It's a lot of shit that you have to deal with when you fly for a living as well.
You're right, but you got to pursue your dreams, don't you think?
Yeah,
I love
maybe I have to reboot the plans to move back to Oz. And
I love how Archie's giving you career advice.
Yeah,
this is where Clyde says Jarb.
Yeah,
Jarb.
Hey, Mark.
What?
I was going to say, which airline do you prefer, Suzy Air or Derry Air?
Airedale. I prefer an Airedale.
Okay.
Guys,
I see what you're saying by derriere. Fuck that.
I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you, guys, and stay safe.
I think someone would have to catch it the second time, but whatever.
I love you.
Yeah, and Archie, we've seen a lot of support for your channel. We just want to thank everyone out there who's watching.
Thank you so much.
And supporting Archie in these tough times. It's life is hard, fuckers. I mean, life is hard. And
it's hard.
We know that not everybody, these are tough times out there. But,
life is hard, and as soon as I go in the basement, so will I.
But we're glad that you're all here with Archie.
Yes,
and,
stay here and keep your watches. Just stay tight. It'll end. It'll all end. It'll all be fine. Okay, guys. See you later. See you later, guys. And take it easy. Take it easy. That's the most important thing. Take it easy. Okay, boys.
Got to shoot off. Bye.
Yeah.